So, good afternoon, students. Let us wait for 1 minute till others join. So, in the last class, we were doing the proofs for the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisector of each other. So, this proof we are done in our last class. So, I hope all of you understood that. And that same question I had given it as homework in the starting also. So, I hope you might have done that question. Okay. So let me explain it once again. Just orally I will explain it, not by solving on the board. So the rhombus was there. So in this rhombus, the diagonals are there. So what they are telling, the diagonal of a rhombus are perpendicular bisector of each other. So what they are telling, the diagonals, these are the diagonals. So these diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So when they are bisecting, the angle between them is 90 degrees. So for that, how to prove it? So let us name it as A, B, C, D, and this point as O. So they are taking two triangles, that is AOB. So they are taking triangle AOB and triangle AOB, COB. AOB and COB. So they are proving these two triangles as congruent. How we can prove these two triangles as congruent? Because these two are equal. Why they are equal? Because this is the diagonal and the diagonals are bisect each other in parallelogram. So rhombus is also parallelogram. Here also these two are bisecting each other. And this one is common, OB is common for both the triangle. And AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC because they are the sides of the rhombus, and in rhombus all the sides are equal. So by SSS criteria, these two triangles are congruent. Now, if these two triangles are congruent, then angle AOB is equal to angle BOC. Angle AOB, this angle is equal to this angle by simplicity, corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. So why these are equal? By simplicity, because we have proved these two triangles as equal or congruent. So they are the corresponding parts of these two triangles, that's why they are equal. So now, when you are adding angle AOB plus and when you are adding BOC. See here, when you are adding AOB and BOC, their sum should be equal to 180 degree because it is a straight line. We know that AOB and BOC are equal. Okay, so if you take AOB as x, then BO is also x because both are same. So let us take them as x plus x is equal to 180, then 2x is equal to 180, then x is equal to 180 divided by 2. So you get the value of x as 90 degree. So this angle, how much you are getting? You are getting it as 90 degree. Then this is also 90. This is also, all angles are 90. So this is what we have to prove in that. The diagonal of a rhombus are perpendicular bisector of each other. So this proof, I told you to do it in your notebook also. So if you are done, very good. And those who are not done, so you can copy it down. And again, don't copy as it is. This proving part I am not done here. Triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COB. This congruency part I have not proved it. So all of you try to prove it. And also I told how to prove it. It is very easy by SSS criteria. So let's move on to the questions now. Just give me a minute. Let me open the question. Okay, in 3.3 we are doing the questions. In 3.3 we are done question number 3, we are done question number 4, we are not done. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles. Okay, fourth one is over. Fifth one, the measures of two angles. Okay, the fifth one is also over. And sixth one, two adjacent angles of a parallelogram. We can measure, find the measure of each. Okay, let us take question number 6. Sixth one is also very easy question, so I will not be doing that. You try to do question number 6. Let's go to 7. The adjacent figure hope is a parallelogram. Find the angle measures x, y, z. State the properties that you use to find them. Okay, so let us do question number 7. So what they're telling? They're telling that I think we might not done. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, so what they're telling, this O, that this parallelogram is this O, HOPV. So this figure is a parallelogram, and now they are asking you to find the values x, y, z. So let me write the given dimension. This is 40 degree, and this is z, and this is x, and this is y, and this is 70 degree. The similar question we are done in question number 2 also. So in question number 2, we are done similar question. Now when you are doing this question, they are asking you to write the reason also. So you must write why you are making that, by what reason, by what property you are solving that. So easily which angles or which values will get easily. One by one you can write in the comment section. The value of y, we can find it very easily. So y, we will find it, we can find it very easily. So what is the value of y here? Can somebody tell me? Y is equal to how much? So very good. The value of y will be 40 degree. Why value of y is 40 degree? Because if we take these two lines, see here, this line and this line are parallel lines. And here, this is your transversal, and this angle are alternative interior angle. So this is your parallel line, this is your transversal, and this angle and this angles are alternative interior angle. So you have to write the reason also. Y is equal to 40 because alternative interior angle. So they are alternative interior angle. We got the value of y. Next, which angle you are going to find now? Which angle you will be finding now after finding y? See here, if you want to find the value of x, then you should know this angle. Okay, do we know this angle? No, we don't know. Then find this angle. Let us take it as A. Then what will be the value of A here? Z you cannot find it, okay? First of all, let us find this angle. So first of all, you have to find the value of x. In order to find x, you should find this angle. So this angle we don't know, we will take it as A. Then A plus 70 is equal to 180 degree. When you are adding these two angles, it should be 180 degree. Then the value of A is equal to 180 minus 70, how much you get? 110 degree. Now, when you are getting A is equal to 110, then somebody is writing z is equal to 110. See, this is x, not z. Z is here, okay? So we got a is equal to 110. So if this is 110, then angle x is also 110. Why? Opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. Then x is also how much? 110. Why 110? Because opposite angles of a parallelogram. So that's why angle x is equal to 110 degrees. Now we got that x. After this x, then we can find the value of z. Can somebody tell me how we can find the value of z? So x are here 110. After finding x, we have to find the value of z. Z is here. Here this one is 40 and this is your z. So now we can find the value of z. Okay, very good. 70 minus 40, there also you are getting the value of z. So there are two ways to find the answer. How we can find? I will tell both the answers. Okay. Suppose you see here, this is your transfer cell, and if this is your transfer cell, this complete angle is equal to this angle. So this is your parallel lines. Okay. See here, these two lines we are taking as parallel lines, and this is your transfer cell. ये जो line है, this is your transfer cell. So here, this angle they are giving as 70 degree. Then this angle, what that is doing, this angle that bisecting into two parts. This one is 40 and this one is z. Okay, so the total angle should be equal to 70. They are the corresponding angles, and the value of this angle should be equal to 70 degree. By what reason? By corresponding angles. Okay, so what is this angle? 40 plus z should be equal to 70. This angle should be equal to 70 degree. Okay, so why you can write the reason corresponding angle. So now, then z is equal to 70 minus 40, you will get how much? 30 degree. So this is one way of doing it, or other way is, see here, this angle x and this complete angle are adjacent angle, and we know that when you are adding this angle and this angle, their sum should be equal to 180 degree. What is the value of x? X is 110 plus this complete angle, that is 40 plus z. When you are adding, their sum should be equal to 180 degree because they are the adjacent angles. A angle or A angle add करने से 180 degree आना चाहिए. So x plus 40 plus z is equal to 180, and x value we have 110. So how much you will get? 150 plus z is equal to 180. Then is it visible? Okay. Z is equal to 180 minus 150. So there also you get the value of z as 30 degree. So either you can do it like this, or else you can do it this way also. So both the ways are correct. Both the methods are correct. So it is up to you in which way you want to do it. For finding value of z, we have two methods. Okay. So this is all your question number 7. After this, let's move on to the next question. Question number 8. All of you go through the steps once again. If you have any doubt, let me know. Okay. Let's go to the next question. the next question is, the following figures, guns, runs are parallelogram, find x and y. Okay. So the figure, question number 8, first one. So the figures, whatever they are given, they are the parallelogram. Okay. So in this, you have to find the value of x and also you have to find the value of y. So here they are given 26, and here 3x, and here this 18, and here 3y minus 1. So this is gun. Guns, guns. So in these parallelogram guns, they are asking you to find the value of x and y. So how can you find the value of x and y in this question? So look at the figure and tell me how we can find the value of x and y. Chalo, aaj only 34 students are there. Okay. So very good, Aryan. I'll give the attendance link because most of the students, what is happening? They are joining at the end to mark the attendance. So today I'll give the attendance link now. All of you mark your attendance, after that I will not give. All of you try to solve it. Already Aryan has given the answer how to do this one. Just give me 1 minute, I will give the attendance link. Okay, mark your attendance and come back quickly. And again, I will not be giving the attendance. और जिसका लिंक ओपन नहीं हो रहा है, they can write your name, roll number section in the comment section. उसके बाद में मैं attendance लिंक नहीं दूंगा, ठीक है? अगर किसी का लिंक नहीं ओपन हो रहा है, please write your name, roll number section now itself. I'm not going to take at the end. Anybody is there? Okay, fine. Okay, I hope all of you might have filled the attendance. So let's discuss this question. See here, this is 26 and this is 3y minus 1. So that means we know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. That means 3y minus 1. This side should be equal to this side, that is 26. So from here you can find the value of y. 3y is equal to 26. Minus 1 will become plus 1. From here, when you are taking on the other side, it will become plus 1. Now, 3y is equal to 26 plus 1, you will get 27. Then y is equal to 27 by 3, you will get how much? The value of y, you will get it as 9. Same way, this side and this side are equal. So that means 3x is equal to 18, then x is equal to 18 divided by 3. How much you will get? 6. So the value of y, you got it as 9. The value of x, you got it as 6. It is very easy question. Okay. So let's go to the second part. In the second question also, they are asking you to find the value of x and y. The figure is this one. Let me draw it. See here, from year to year it is 20, and from year to year it is y plus 7. And from year to year, from this point to this midpoint, it is 16, and again from year to year it is x plus 1. So they are asking you to find the values of x and y. And the given figure is a parallelogram. It may not look like parallelogram, But assume that this figure has parallelogram only. Okay, very good, Vasha. But properties you cannot tell in different manner. Okay, so how can you tell the property? Diagonal bisect each other in parallelogram. This is the property. You are written in normal statement, that is also correct. But when you are writing mathematically, you can write it as diagonal bisect each other in parallelogram. So that property we are using here. So very good. Most of you have given the answer for this question. See here, diagonal bisect each other means this part is equal to this part. So this diagonal is there. What is happening to the diagonals? They are cutting into two equal halves. So that means this 20 is equal to y plus 7 because these two are becoming equal. So then y is equal to what? Or we can write it as y plus 7 is equal to 20. Then y is equal to 20 minus 7. Then y is equal to how much you will get? You will get 13. So the value of y you will get it as 13. Now this 16 is equal to x plus y because this line what is happening? It is becoming into two halves. So this half and this half are equal. So that means x plus y, this x plus y should be equal to 16. Then x plus the value of y is how much? It is 13. So x plus 13 is equal to 16. Then x is equal to 16 minus 13. How much you get? You will get x is equal to 3. So the value of y is 13. The value of x is 3. Let's go to the next question. See, all these questions are very easy if you know the properties. So learn the properties. Still you have so much time. सारा फिगर्स का प्रॉपर्टीज सीख लो एंड दैट वेरी इजी. अगर आपको पता भी नहीं है इजीली कैन लर्न देम. पिक्चर ड्रॉ करो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी है उसमें. ओके, यू डोंट हैव टू बाय इट आल्सो. सो क्वेश्चन, लेट्स गो टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. In the above figure, both Rix and clue are parallelogram. Find the value of x. So let me draw the figure. So look at the figure here. What they're telling, this RISK, this figure RISK, this is a parallelogram, and also clue CLUE. This figure CLUE, clue, is also parallelogram. So now what they're asking, they're asking you to find the value of x. This is your x. So this angle is 120 and this angle is 70. So all of you try to find the value of x here. How can you find the value of x? So let me explain this question. See here, if you take this point as O, this ESO, look at this figure ESO. ESO is forming what? ESO is forming a triangle. Look at this figure ESO. This figure is forming triangle, and we know that in this triangle, when you are adding all these three angles, their sum is becoming how much? 180 degree. So very good, Arun has given the answer. So when you add all these three angles, their sum is becoming 180 degree. Now, When you have angle L as 70, then angle E or OES, this angle will be how much? It is 70 degree. Why it is 70? Because angle L is 70, then angle E is also 70 degree. They are the opposite angle of a parallelogram. Now, we have to find angle S. This angle is 120, then this angle will be how much? 60 degree. Why is it is 60 degree? Because RISK is a parallelogram. This is 120 and this angle will be, you can take it as X. So when you are adding these two angles, adjacent angle, आपको 180 आना चाहिए. So इधर 120 है तो इधर कितना आना चाहिए? Here you should get 60. So we got this angle as 70 and this angle as 60, and easily you can find the value of X. Because when you are adding that all the three angles, their sum should be equal to 180 degree. Okay, so you can write one by step. Angle E is equal to 70 degree because opposite angle of a parallelogram. Next, angle K plus angle S is equal to 180 because adjacent angle of a parallelogram. Angle K and angle S, when you are adding them, their sum should be 180 degree. So how much you will get? Then 120 plus angle S is equal to 180. Angle S is equal to 180 minus 120. You will get 60 degree. So now this we got it as 70, this we got it as 60, and when you are adding these three angles, their sum should be equal to 180 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle. So 130 plus x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 130 will get x is equal to 50 degree. So even when you are writing in your notebook, you must write step by step. So in order to find the value of x, we are taking this triangle, or in this triangle we are finding angle E and angle S. Okay. So after that we are finding the value of x. So if it is over, let's go to the next question. I think after this, still we have one more exercise. Okay, let's go to the next question, question number 10. I am explaining each and every question from exercise. Okay, so if anybody has any doubt, let me know then and there only. Let's go to question number 10. In question number 10, they are telling that explain how this figure is a trapezium. So the figures they are given, now you have to explain how they are trapezium, which of its two sides are parallel. You should tell why it is trapezium, and also you have to tell which sides are parallel here. So let me draw the figures. This is the figure. This is 100 degree and this is 80 degree. M, K, L. So KLM, KLMN they are given. So now you have to tell why the given figure is a trapezium and which two sides are parallel here. So first of all, tell me why this figure is a trapezium. It has all two pairs of parallel lines. Aryan, your answer is correct, but not perfectly. It has parallel lines, but how can you tell they are having parallel lines? So Asmi has given the correct answer. See, it has one pair of parallel lines. In trapezium, we should have one pair of parallel lines. If it has two pairs, what will happen? It will become a parallelogram. And how can we check it has one pair of parallel line? Look at these two angles. And when you are adding these two angles, their sum is coming 180 degree. And 180 degree, when you will get only, when you are adding 180 degree, you will get only when these two lines are parallel. अगर जो लाइन पैरेलल है तो तभी आपको 180 डिग्री आएगा. Otherwise, when you are adding these angles, you will not be getting 180 degree. Okay, so these angles are interior angle on the same side of transversals. So this is your parallel line, and this is your transversal, and these two angles are interior angles on the same side of transversal. They are the inside angles and they are on the same side of transversal. So when you are adding them, you should get 180 degree. So if they are parallel lines, you should get 180 degree. And if they are not parallel, then their sum will not be equal to 180 degree. Okay, so now you can write here angle M plus angle L is equal to 180 degree. So since you can write here their sum is 180 degree and they are interior angles on the same side of transversal. The given lines, so they are the interior angles on the same side of transversal and their sum is coming 180 degree. So that's why which two lines are parallel here? The given lines, that is MN is parallel. That line MN is parallel to KL. This line segment ML is parallel to KL. Okay. So here you have to use the properties of parallel lines. Okay. You can take the right adjacent angle also, fine. After this, we are having two more questions. Find the angle C in the figure if AB is parallel to DC. That question easily can do it. And question number 12 is also very easy question. Question number 11 and 12 are easy questions. So all of you try to do those questions on your own. I think you might have done those questions. Okay. So all of you try to do the remaining two questions as homework. So that completes your exercise 3C. The last one is left out, that is 3.4. So 3.4 we'll do it later on. Okay. So 3.4 only we have 6 questions and that we'll do it tomorrow. Thank you all. I'm leaving 5 minutes early only. So thank you all. Have a nice day. And try to submit your assignments regularly in your Google Classroom. And the attendance link already I have given. Again, I will not be giving here because some people they are joining now. I know now the total strength is becoming 41. That means 6 more people they have joined now. And later on, don't message me, sir, I was present but my network was not there. These things was not there, so don't help me give me such reasons. Try to attend few classes.